Welcome to The Blueprint, where science meets spirituality meets self-love. The Blueprint is a journey of self-discovery intended to reconnect you to yourself and remind you that all the answers you seek, you hold within. I'm Marley Finnegan, creator of The Blueprint, a self-exploration based in unique perspectives and conversations around energy, empathy, and the body, mind, and soul. We hope this work inspires healing within our inner landscapes, which in turn reconnects us to healing our communities and Mother Earth. Join us for this exploration as we remember, recognize, and recall the myriad ways you can return to you. Welcome to The Blueprint, Part 9, Conscious Collaboration with All Parts, including Mother Earth. You can always repurpose your purpose. Your purpose is ever expanding and your soul's growth is unlimited. In 2023, I had a profound astrology reading by astrologer Ravi Kaur, in which he shared that there was one through line throughout all of his readings. Overcoming the core wound of childhood is the key to unlocking your divine purpose. Divine purpose can be raising a child, being a friend, a lover, a civic servant, an artist, whatever it is that makes your soul sing. Our universal purpose is learning. If you are continually learning, evolving, and ascending into the best version of yourself, you are listening and in consistent alignment with your purpose. We must reconnect to the beingness of Mother Nature. Earth is all of our divine mother. We are 70% water, yet the way we treat our water is a reflection of the way we treat ourselves. Water has been on this planet longer than any other living organism. A beautiful body of water. The ocean is our life. The ponds, the rivers, the streams, the water that we drink, the water within our bodies. Water actually takes on emotions. Dr. Masaru Emoto did a study on that in the 80s. Have you thanked or loved your water? Have you taken a tree as your friend? Have you made a close friends with a tree or an area in nature? Have you hugged a tree or asked them how they're doing? What do they need in their heart? How can you prioritize Mother Earth in the ways in which you seek to be loved yourself? Ask yourself, what's your connection to water, to soil, to trees, to animals, to the divine mysteries of life, to your innate uniqueness? What is your relationship to Mother Earth today? That no matter how far away our connection feels to Mother Earth, Earth holds us all infinitely. Our divine connection to Earth is everlasting, and no matter the way that you perceive yourself and your support or connection to her, Mother Earth loves you and infinitely holds you and all of humanity as her children. Heart-led leadership is essential at this time on Mother Earth. I wrote something recently around heart-led leadership. This was in tandem with my highest self, my soul self. Heart-led leadership doesn't mean what leadership has been defined as. The heart is calm. It is not loud, boisterous, or condescending. It aerates. It gives space, allowance for all the beauty and all the voices to emerge in unison, singing the songs of the heavens, reawakening the spring. The birdsong of compassion resonates within the hearts of man, idle, as if gone away for the winter. Yet it exists, it persists, it is not malignant, it is not antithetical. It is you, it is true. It is the spark of light that ignites the flame which burns, ablaze in our eyes, as we gather around the warm dancing flames under the night skies. Our hearts hold endless wisdom and unconditional love. How can we give them the space and grace to be heard, to take center stage? The key is to surrender to divine guidance. When we get into alignment with our soul selves, to a centered place within ourselves, a feeling of peace, this is when we can begin to connect to the ultimate surrender and trust of the universe. Surrender does not mean inaction. It means listening and acting on your own unique divine guidance, including the moments in which you are in need of rest, honoring your body, honoring your feelings, honoring all parts of your humanity, including all of the emotions. When we are in alignment with ourselves, the universe tends to support us in keeping that alignment. You will likely begin to feel resistance within yourself to the actions, people, and situations that wish to knock you out of that alignment. We are mirrors. When we get into alignment with ourselves, we can become triggering to those in our lives who are not in alignment with their soul's guidance. To see someone come into their full integrity with their soul's intentions, experiencing new earth with awe and gratitude, it can unintentionally act as a harsh reflection to someone who is avoiding their soul's truth. It is important to recognize that not everyone may understand or support you in your journey, but this has nothing to do with you. You can welcome others along in your journey and understanding, but ultimately, all will come around to this work in the time that they are meant to. I want to be careful to say not this work like the blueprint. I think into higher levels of consciousness and soul alignment is really what I mean. What is meant for you won't miss you. You are here for a divine reason. This time of life on earth is one of a mass awakening, an evolution of consciousness which hasn't been seen for many lifetimes. Know that your purpose will not miss you if you open yourself up to the depth of connection to yourself. You must first be able to listen to be able to hear you, hear your soul. If you are running from connection to yourself or numbing the channel to connect within, it may take longer to get to you. Divine knowledge is infinitely available to each of us when we take the steps to clear away the programs, limitation, and noise which can prevent us from hearing ourselves. We are channels to divine wisdom. We are extension of divine source incarnate. We are source energy experiencing itself. In order to hear this, however, we must listen, we must trust, and we must clear out all the blockages which exist within us in service to separating us from these truths. The divine is patient. There is never a day in which it's too late to begin this journey, and also never a day in which there is judgment of you for your journey. This is what the blueprint is all about. We welcome you to continue in further self-reflection with us via our events, connecting through our community. This is just the beginning. We are going to be offering a number of different events focused on how to return to yourself, which include focused learnings and lessons, intentional movement, music, meditation, journaling, and much more. We must also review the keys to creation. Witnessing our words, thoughts, and emotions enable us to shift these towards our highest possible good, highest possible vision, and the highest outcomes for humanity and Earth. When we feel, visualize, speak, write, and allow, we are taking control of our own truth and what we allow in and what we allow out. And when we do this through the lens of the highest intentions for all, we are operating at our full integrity. Remember that the circle is a part of the process. Recall that all of humanity exists on the circle. I myself definitely have hard days where I feel deep sadness in the depths of my heart. It's crucial to feel the sadness and let it move through us. The bottom part of the circle for me has gotten a lot quicker. It used to take days or even weeks. Now it's a few hours or even an evening of very deep feeling. The best part, it is beautiful beyond measure to feel so deeply. It is what we are here for. I recall someone saying that the lessons that we learn in life are when we are in love or when we are in heartbreak. I think we learn the lessons all the time, though. The more that you do the work, the briefer the bottom part of the circle gets. It's time to validate yourself, validate your knowing, build up your spiritual trust muscle. Constantly and consistently work on envisioning a better future for yourself, for our future generations, and for Mother Earth. When we take responsibility for our part of hive consciousness and quantum theory, we are connected to a greater good, mission, and purpose. Embrace your part of the whole relative to humanity and Mother Earth. Connect to Earth Mother as consistently as you can through your actions, presence, and with conscious respect. Here are some questions for you to think about your connection to yourself. What are 5 tools which you have to connect back to yourself? What do you feel most excited about in terms of your future? What have you been able to release from your past? What does your soul want you to know? And what does surrender mean to you? Integration is important. As we conclude the blueprint and what is truly just the beginning of this work, we invite you to reflect back on what we have learned throughout. It's important to recall the power of vision. If every day you seek to hold the highest vision for humanity, Mother Earth, and yourself, you will be doing your part to raise consciousness of our collective and see a transformation of your own lived experience. I can say without question that those that intend to view life in this way will experience moments of absolute amazement and awe in their everyday, with communication from Spirit and Mother Earth coming through in ways that can bring you to tears of absolute knowing and joy. It's essential that we give ourselves empathy and grace. As we've discussed throughout these learnings, it's absolutely essential to give yourself abundant empathy and endless grace throughout this process. Listen to the guidance and listen to it again. Know that you are infinitely loved. Allow yourself to feel and process at your own pace without expectation or pressure. You are needed. You are important. You are deeply, deeply loved. The fact that you are here is an act of self-love and an act of collective love. I am so grateful for every single one of you who have taken the time to listen and experience the blueprint. Find more love and support directly from the heart at the link in bio and theblueprintwithin.com. Thank you to my beautiful child, my heart, who has been my teacher many lifetimes over throughout time and space. Your light and the joy you bring to this world is going to have the most amazing impacts. Thank you to my dear friend, Kristen Freeman Woyan, my soul sister and partner in crime in the creation of this labor of love. Thank you to Ryan Henderson, the musical genius Ashcombe, for his creative gifts to making the blueprint healing frequencies. Thank you to Dave Abrahamson, who helped with the cover art and general support of the process throughout. Thank you to Alan Gregg, our amazing editor, Belsi, and his entire community for their amazing support as we edited these episodes and iterated on various versions. Thank you to all those I've loved, those who have loved me, and to all the love of existence. And thank you to my inner child, divine highest self, angels, guides, ancestors. I'm so glad to have reconnected to my truth. I have so much immense gratitude for this life and all those who I have had the pleasure of coming into contact with. And this means you. It's taken my soul many lifetimes to arrive at this place of peace within. I wish peace to you, deep within your heart and soul, in this lifetime and throughout all the many infinite, immaculate versions of you. Together, can we be brave enough to rebirth new versions of ourselves? Do we dare to envision the highest possible future for all? A more beautiful future than we've ever seen before? Can you envision Mother Earth in her highest capacity and your loved ones and future generations joyously living in synchronicity? I can see it. Can you? Thank you for choosing yourself. The work to return to yourself is some of the hardest work you can do. We believe everyone is intuitive, creative, and always connected to their own divine highest power. When we invest in ourselves and our consciousness, we are raising the frequency of humanity. What we do in the highest good of our souls, we do for the highest good of all. We've designed experiences for you to continue in your exploration of these topics, which are on a pay-what-you-can basis. Find customized meditations, journal prompts, rituals, and abundant resources at the link in our bio or theblueprintwithin.com.